students. Today myself Darshan Patel. Today we will study some important topics regarding the automobile engineering optical sensor. This optical sensor, it is the most important thing, very much important parts into automotive computer control systems. We will see the different parameters regarding the optical sensor, measurement, tilt angle, advantage, disadvantage, drawbacks, application, how we can measure tilt angle, and how can we result obtained from this tilt angle measurement. Introduction. In this introduction, generally in the optical sensor, each optical sensor can be used in a different prospect. When in this optical sensor, when the light can be directly fed into semiconductor material and the energy can be transferred in the semiconductor, and this process produced to change in the electrical behavior into semiconductor. The effect is used in the optoelectronic device, either the photodiode or phototransistor. Just like the new technology can be used, this is the optical sensor in which, and some anti-locking braking system more useful for the optical sensor. Tilt angle mostly used for the crucible variable to determine the motorcycle behavior, and the represent amount of the inclination to ensure the forces balance. The technology used the sensor to measure tilt angle at various distance at various time, and the tilt angle can be used by the product of the GPS, global processing systems, but does not provide it in real time. And the optical sensor is suitable as the technological as well as the economically for the racing application. This is the optical sensor in which the many component can be used. Mainly importance the electronic device, laser, optical filter, lens, and the photodiodes. In this photodiode, we can use laser. Full form of the laser for the laser amplification by stimulated emission and the radiation, in which figure can be shown this motor and the vehicle speed sensor, and the photocoupler consists of the infrared beam that directly into the photodiode, and the infrared beam is interrupted by the light shielding motor rotor that is driven by the speedometer drive. In this way, light sensing element is switched on or off at frequency that is related to the speed, and this optical sensor may be used in this many applications where the electromagnetic sensor are used. They are found in the vehicle speed sensing, ignition systems, steering systems, etc. This sensor requires the power source and the voltage pattern that is typical of the signal from this sensor, in which we have to find out the tilting angle. There are different parameters we can measure. Measurement, the range is 15 to 100 centimeter distance. Output voltage we can obtain 0.5 to 2.5 volt emitter, LED light emitter diode, and laser can be used, and average output power we can get 0.1 milliwatt. We can obtain the measurement of lot of the LED light emitting diode, in which the different solar light, shallow and solar light, shadow, and different types of light can be imported on this semiconductor, and we can get the output of it. This is the one image regarding the motorcycle sportsing bike, in which we can put the sensor. Tilting angle. What is the tilting angle? This is the angle represent amount of the inclination that the bike needs in order to answer the force and the balancing during the curvature and to reach the steady state condition. How to measure tilt angle? In this tilt angle, when the vehicle can be tilt, this is h0, it means height, and when the vehicle can be turned, then the front axle and rear axle diameter d1 and d2, and the vehicle covered by the distance L, and the tilt angle can be measured by phi. The equation for the tilt angle phi is equal to 10 in the bracket d1 minus d2 upon L, where d1 and d2 can be found out the following equation. d1 is equal to h0 plus L by 2 10 phi, and d2 equal to h0 minus L by 2 10 phi, where the L is equal to lateral displacement between the two distance sensors, where h0 is the distance between the each sensor and the ground when the bike axis is the vertical, and d1 and d2 is the distance between the marked points and the ground. Signal processing. In this signal processing, when this is a signal processing phase in which we have to provide the sensor to the outer detection correction, and then this sensor can pass a low pass filter, and after that we can measure the tilt angle. This is the result for the racing track. Advantage. This main advantage for the optical sensor is that the small size, low weight, variable range depend upon the mounting condition and the accurate measurement. Drawbacks. Mainly drawbacks are that the LED emitter suffer too much from the solar radiation, as well as it is not used for the real-time measurement, and roughness of the road makes noise interference. Application. It is generally used for to measure the tilt angle. This is the image for the sports bike in which we have to measure the tilt angle by using the optical sensor. From this optical sensor we can get the result of the result is that for measuring tilting angle, in which LED and laser emitter is used. Laser is used to more than the LED, and the sensor must mount on the reliable distance to measure the tilt angle. From this aspect, for further information we can get from following source IEEE and the Wikipedia. Today we will see this topic optical sensor, and the next lecture we will see the airbag design. Thank you.